Okay, well, Leiana, thank you for taking the time to speak with us and share your story with everyone. I just kind of wanted to start at the beginning, and your mom might be able to help with this a little bit, kind of how everything started, figuring out that something was maybe different.
Okay, so when I was born, I was born with cataracts, but Mom thought that there was like cream in my eyes, and we went to like multiple doctors, and they just said that it would go away like when you grow older, but it would never went away. So then we went to another doctor, and they diagnosed me with cataracts.
Okay.
And then so they had to do surgery to get them out. So they got this one out first, but then I got really sick after that surgery, and I was on a ventilator for like a month. Was it?
It was 2 weeks,
but
it felt like a month. It actually felt like years, but
2 weeks, and then they did surgery on this one, but by the time they did, it didn't really work. So I can see 100% out of this eye and 5% out of this eye.
Oh, wow, that's a big difference. So did the glasses help with that?
Yeah, like if I take my glasses off, everything's blurry.
So Mom, what was that like for you?
when I had her, I was 18, so I was still kind of trying to find my place in the world, and it was very overwhelming, and especially when she was sick, it was up and down. It was like, is she going to live? Is she going to die? So those surgeries are very difficult. They're long, and she was very tiny. So it's definitely an overwhelming feeling, especially when you're so young and you kind of got to figure it out and just be strong.
How long did it take to figure out that Leiana had, it's HSS?
It's called Hallermann-Streiff Syndrome. So we went to see a geneticist at CHOP, and she...
What's a geneticist?
I'll explain later. And she does, so what it is, it's caused by a genetic mutation. And the reason she knew Leiana had it was because of of her abnormal features. And part of that is the cataracts. Leiana's on the very low end of the spectrum. And 15% of those kids have a developmentally delayed, which fortunately Leiana's not one of them. So that's how we knew. But
and it's very rare, right?
It's incredibly rare. I think it's only 200 people worldwide have it.
Like in the whole entire universe, only 200 people have it.
So you're pretty special, huh?
Yeah. And thankfully I have it like pretty minor compared to most people, which I'm really glad because...
That is good that you can feel fortunate about that. So what are some of the things that you like to do? I've heard about all these different things that you do, like playing the ukulele, and you've been on a billboard.
Yeah. So I like playing percussion.
Okay.
I like playing the keyboard. I like singing. Sometimes I did do gymnastics. Yeah. I also, this year I want to do karate, or like next year.
My goodness.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. And sometimes I like to dance a little,
Yeah, so you still do lots of things.
I also like to write, and I like to bake, and I like video games.
So is it mostly your vision that's impacted at this point? Do you have any other issues that you have to deal with?
I don't think so.
No, just the vision?
We've gone through a lot of testing and that because the Hallermann-Streiff is so rare, they're still doing testing to see what other things it affects. We're actually doing we're part of a research in Texas where
it was about how many years ago? We got our blood taken.
Oh, it's only been one.
Yeah, it's 1 year ago, but they still haven't gotten back to us.
Well, it's years and years of research, and they need lots of families.
Yeah, and I guess because it's so rare, it's hard to
It is.
find people to
It is hard. And it's a
to the
process.
testing.
There's a process to it too. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So how do you feel like your vision impacts the things that you do? I mean, it seems like you still do all of these things that,
Well, I don't have very good peripheral vision.
Okay.
It's like I can't really see around very well because, this eye doesn't really work, I guess you could say. But yeah, there's not really anything I can't do. The only thing that I can't do is be a pilot, and I don't want to be that anymore, so I'm okay.
Oh, that's so great. So So mom, nothing seems to get in her way. Has she always been like that?
Leanna was very different since she was born.
Okay.
She was never the kid to put stuff in her mouth. I had to wake her up for feedings. She was very easy. She has had a lot of medical things, but the only thing she can't do is play hard contact sports.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I can, like in gym, if we play like dodgeball or kickball or something, I have to wear goggles.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Where do you go to school?
Denver.
Okay.
They're a great school.
Yeah, it's like an hour away.
Yeah, they've accommodated to her needs very well. And I think that's been really helpful, is just having a supportive environment, a supportive community to where she can thrive in the things that she can do. And we're very grateful for that.
And you worked with Vision Corps in Lancaster as well.
We started working, not working there, we started being a part of that community when I was 3 months old.
Oh wow, so it's been a really
Been
long time.
a member for a while.
Okay, what sort of things do they do?
They do, I remember some things, like they do Camp Cool, which is like a week of fun things to do. And they also do cooking classes.
They used to do a lot.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't really do much now.
Is that where you learned the ukulele?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they teamed up with Ukulele Uprising. And
It was fun.
Yeah.
I still do remember that.
How did you end up on a billboard?
I have no idea.
No.
I guess they had to pick like one of the kids to like represent Vision Corps, right?
in a way.
Yeah. Was that,
Yeah,
how old
and-
were you when that? How old was she?
Like 8 maybe?
Okay, so not
Yeah.
too long ago.
So
You're
when-
11 now, right? Sorry.
Yeah, so they did theater, like they went to see Goofy and Belle and all that stuff. Oh, Disney on Ice. And she was on the news too. So
Well, I
she's,
wasn't on the news. I was on TV
well, it was on
and
the
the news.
So she's kind of been like, she thrives off of that. So, and she's like, she loves doing theater. And
And you know what was funny? I didn't know that I was on TV, but I was just watching TV at home and I saw myself and I'm like, I didn't know that I was on TV.
That must have been really exciting. Oh my goodness. Was that exciting for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Well, is there anything else that you haven't done that you'd like to do? Any things that you'd like to try, since nothing seems to get in your way?
Maybe being in like a play, like going to like, what's it called? Like that play?
like Broadway?
No, like EPAC.
Oh, EPAC.
yeah.
EPAC and Ephrata.
And did I hear that you played Lady Macbeth?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Where was that?
Like a year ago.
Okay.
It was really fun. I just acted and I wore a pretty dress.
Nice. So that kind of goes with you. You seem to have a very outgoing personality. Do you like talking to people? And
I didn't used to. When I was younger, I was really shy, but now I'm just like,
good. That's a great way to be. What does the future kind of hold for you? Do you know what you'd like to do, or like what
I know
you'd
what
like
I
to
want to be. I
what
want
would
to
you
do
like to
four
be?
things.
Oh, okay.
I
Four
want to
things.
be a video game designer
Okay.
because I love video games and coding and stuff.
That's
I want
great.
to be a baker because I love sweets and I like mixing the ingredients and putting on the icing. I want to be a singer because I love to sing, and I want to be an author because I love to write books.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
stories.
That is awesome. Those are great
But I also
things.
want to play an instrument. Although
You have a lot to do.
yeah.
That is very cool. Is there anything coming up for you medically? Like how do things look for the future?
She just had a surgery in December. So she can share a little.
Lovely.
Was it? What was that
no,
one like?
it wasn't
No? Okay, not lovely.
So I had like a sty on top of my eye. That rhymes. And I had to go under anesthesia, and they took it out. And then when I woke up, what was my heartbeat? I was like,
Her heart rate was like 150 to 180. It was really.
I had like a panic attack because I was like, where am I? I was really scared.
So does that happen a lot? Do you have to have a lot of surgeries, or is it pretty rare at this point?
They're sporadic. I mean, honestly, we never know what's going to happen with her vision, honestly. So we just try to do the best we can to live, like let her live and enjoy her life and nurture that.
You never know what's gonna happen in life.
No, but you don't seem to let it get in your way.
Yeah, December was a hard month for her because she had her surgery. She lost her cat. She lost her grandma. who played a really big part of her life. And what's really interesting is Leiana is so incredibly resilient. While her grandma was in the hospital, Leiana had a concert. And I told her, you do not have to play the drums. You do not have to sing if you don't want to.
It was fun, though.
But she did. She said, it's my responsibility. You know, so that...
I remember saying that.
She said, it's my responsibility.
You have a great attitude.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
I think like what I want people to get from this is like to not let a disability or syndrome
Stop
or
you.
a diagnosis define who you are. And
Or
to,
that.
yeah, you are like, your attitude is everything, your mentality. And Leiana's an example of that.
Yeah, you seem to live that. Is there anything that you would say to maybe someone who's younger than you that maybe finds out that they have some sort of disability?
Don't let anything stop you. Keep going. And if anybody says that you can't, just ignore them.